Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining this webinar. I will be your host for the session, but I'm joined here by Marco, our head of design, and Dan, co-founder and CEO of MeetGeek. And we'll be walking you through this so-called new era, agentic era of meetings, where we will get to show you and explain a bit better what the AI voice agents are, and also the next steps for the feature that you've seen, that is the AI chat, but which is quickly evolving into something else. So without further ado, I will pass the word to Dan. And just please, before we start, if you have any questions, we will have a Q&A by the end of the session. So I would ask you to please not to have the questions in the chat, but to have the questions directly in the Q&A option here on Zoom, okay? You also have the option to upvote other people's questions, so we will make sure to go through them by the end of the session, okay? Thank you. Dan, over to you.
Hello, everyone. Thanks, Mariana, for the introduction. It's nice to see a lot of friendly faces. I'll just try to make a short intro on the reasons why we are presenting what we are presenting today. So initially, we built MeetGeek for helping individuals and teams increase their meeting productivity, and we are still in that space. We are still working on improving the product and adding a lot of new things. Part of them are driven from conversations with you. Probably a lot of you are users already, and this has been very, very exciting. But at the same time, we have seen a shift, of course, with all of the advances in AI. We have seen a shift in the space, and also our vision has evolved a bit, in the sense that we believe that the future will look. We hope humans will still make decisions and keep decisions for themselves, and these decisions will be taken during meetings between people with an AI or without an AI. We will still want to keep decisions for ourselves and trigger and expect AI copilots, AI agents, agentic workflows to actually do the follow-ups, perform the tasks that need to be done, and more or less this to happen automatically. Okay, so this means that meetings are actually becoming a central part of how automation is triggered, and we believe this will be the future in the next years. So that's why we are putting a lot of effort into this space and building a lot of features around meeting automation. We think this is valuable and will bring much more value than what the current space is about, note-taking and summary and follow-ups. So you will see this throughout the product and throughout what we do, but let's see a bit how you feel about this space first.
Yeah, so we are aware that not everyone perceives agentic features the same way. So we would like to start by hearing from you. I'm launching a poll here. You should be able to see it now. And if you can answer according to your feelings.
Can I answer as well?
Yeah, I know you are not comfortable with AI features.
No. That's not.
No,
don't give them
don't
give them the wrong impression.
Oh, you don't see the poll. Okay. Don't you, Marco? And then?
I see the poll, but I cannot vote.
Wait, panelists cannot answer.
No, that's unfortunate.
Okay, I think we've collected most answers. Yeah. And okay, 42% of our audience says they are optimistic, but want to understand the real impact, and I think also to better understand what these features are about. but I'm very glad to see that only 2% assume not to be comfortable about agentic features yet. Let's hope that by the end of the session, we can change.
Which is a totally understandable feeling.
Yeah.
But we are here to change your mind.
Exactly. I will end the poll now. I think I can share the results so you see. But yeah, so it's a good start. Let's move.
I think I wanted to point out that it's good that we have different views on what the space is and what agentic means, because we can all contribute and be part of the evolution of the space. And it's good that we also have people that are concerned about accuracy and security, but also people that are more enthusiastic about what can be done. And together we can, together as users, as customers, as partners, we can actually come up with something that is both secure, both private, and also useful.
Exactly. Yeah. We care as much about the optimistic ones as the ones not so comfortable with it. So we can move now to.
Yeah, so I mean, as we talk about these features, which are and these kind of trends in the space, we would like to kind of begin to show you some of the things that we are working on. I think the main idea behind it is that we are trying to evolve the space from passive note-taking or passive recaps to something which is more active and is more useful in terms of automations and follow-ups. So with this, I would start introducing our main functionalities.
This is more of a promo video some of you might have seen, but we think it's a good short explanation for the feature we are about to tell you more.
MeetGeek voice agents are AI teammates that can assist or handle your routine calls on Zoom, Google Meet, or Microsoft Teams calls, so you never miss context, even when you can't attend. Spin up a custom agent in seconds. Define its role, tone, and name. Invite it to any meeting with a single click. Choose delegate mode. Let the agent run the call and deliver a summary. Or copilot mode, where it stays silent until you need insights, answers, or real-time notes. From one dashboard, schedule agents, track live calls, and measure the time you're getting back. Excited instantly. Receive AI-powered summaries, action items, and CRM updates seconds after every meeting. Automatically shared with your team. With the voice agents, you can run more than 10 simultaneous meetings. They speak over 50 languages and keep your data safe with enterprise-grade security. Multiply yourself with MeetGeek voice agents. Try them free today at meetgeek.ai.
So yeah, for those of you who started using the voice agents, we hope to reinforce your confidence and to know other ways you can use these features. For if it's the first time you are hearing about this, we hope we can give you a few more reasons to go ahead and try it. So Marco, you are muted.
I know. I was unmuting myself. Thank you. But thank you. You are always so precise, so I wouldn't be able to do this without you. We identified two main ways to work with voice agents. The first one, we define it as the copilot mode, and the second one, we define it as the delegate mode. Copilot is an agent that stays in your meeting with you and has all the knowledge that is accessible by a large language model. You can ask about to the agent whatever you want, and it also has the context of what was previously discussed in the same meeting. So it's also an easy way to hand over a meeting in between two people. Today itself, for example, it happened with me and Dan. We were on a meeting. He was on a meeting before me. And when I joined, I asked the agent to summarize what was happening. And it gave me a full context in a very short way of everything that was discussed. And then we have the delegate mode, which is a totally different approach. It's based on the same technology, but in this case, you can send the voice agent to have a call on your behalf. So you can train the agent, give sources and materials to the agent. You can instruct the agent about the exact output you want, and the agent will be able to speak with anybody on the other side of the call on all the major platforms, and it will then create the usual summary already use and love that is produced by MeetGeek, with the transcript, the summary, the highlights, key takeaways, everything that you might need from a meeting that you never attended. And so you can win back your time this way. Now, we want to show you another video. And in this case, we show you how voice agents can be used to delegate your task.
Just as a side note before we watch the video, the reason why we've recorded these videos and we are not showcasing these demos in live is because we are hosting this session in Zoom webinars. And if this was a regular Zoom meeting, we would be able to invite the voice agents in. The only reason we cannot, it's because it's a Zoom webinar. Apart from that, you'll be able to use this everywhere, wherever you have your meetings. So yeah.
Hey there, thanks for joining. Let's dive right in. To start, could you tell me a bit about how you're planning to use a tool like ours? What's your top priority right now?
Sure, happy to share. Our team runs about 30 meetings a week, mostly client reviews and internal strategy calls. Our top priority is really to automate meeting summaries, highlights, and follow-ups. I'm curious how your solution handles that. Also, can you tell me about integration with HubSpot and if you offer EU-based data hosting?
Got it. Thanks for sharing that. So your top priority is automating meeting summaries, highlights, and follow-ups. We handle that smoothly. Once your meeting is recorded, we generate automatic summaries and highlights you can share. Plus, we integrate directly with HubSpot, so follow-ups and key points flow right into your CRM. And yes, we do offer EU-based data hosting for compliance and security. Does that align with what you're looking for?
That sounds very much in line with what we need. We run about 30 meetings a week, client reviews and internal strategy calls. So automating follow-ups and syncing with HubSpot is crucial. Can you walk me through how the HubSpot integration setup works?
Of course. Once you connect your HubSpot account, it's all automatic. After each meeting, the summaries and highlights get synced directly to the relevant contact or deal in HubSpot. That way, all your follow-ups and key points are in one place. And remember, we've got that EU-based data hosting option if you need it. Now, what's the best next step for you? Would you like me to send over a follow-up email with the trial link and setup details?
Yes, that sounds perfect. Please send over the follow-up email with the trial link and setup details. Thanks for walking me through everything. Looking forward to trying it out. Take care.
Perfect. I'll send that over. Thanks for your time.
So as you see, they might take a few seconds to reply, but they are always very polite. I actually had to cut the recording here because they would go on saying, take care, goodbye. But I guess the important thing is that it works. And in this case, Dan is there in the call, but he could perfectly not be there. And this is just one example of one of the ways to use the voice agents. But Marco.
Now, you might ask yourself, okay, how do I deploy this type of technology? Actually, we made it very, very simple for you to do that. So I'm sharing the screen as soon as, yes, I'm sharing the screen and guide you through a very quick demo. I will go through the standard question of every meeting, which is, can you see my screen? Can anybody confirm that? Okay, you can see my screen. So it's already live. This is in production. And if you go in your MeetGeek account, you will see in the left sidebar a section called Voice Agent. You can create new voice agent or clone existing ones. For the sake of this test, I will show you with a new agent, let's say. So you have some existing ones that we have created and experimented with them. Our goal is to add more over time and to personalize them even more. But we will do this as a demo, so I'll go very quick through that. When you create a new voice agent, you can give it a name. So in this case, we call it demo agent. And then you can add the instructions. So in this case is you are a demo agent and your goal is to reply to questions to prospects. You can customize it how you would do with a normal prompt. So if you're a consultant, you might use this to gather information for the client meeting you don't want to attend, but unfortunately you have. Well, from now on, you don't have to. It's your choice. You can change the voices here. We are going to add more voices in the future. And you can set this up as your default agent. So it means that if you toggle this on, it will join all of your upcoming meetings. So you can create the voice agent, and that's it. You don't need anything more. I will add another one just to show you. I will copy this AI meeting copilot. You can explore the prompt and customize it as you might need. As you see, there are multiple ones. You can copy the structure and change it as you prefer. So I'm creating this second one, which is AI Customer Success Agent. And that's it. As you have seen, it was very, very easy to create one. Now, how to actually use it? As you see, this one is labeled as default. And since it's default, it must be on, but you can easily enable and disable them, especially if you're testing or experimenting. And you will see here how many times it was used. So in this case, we can enable both voice agents, go in your upcoming meetings. So here you see, by default, now I have my demo agent in every call. But if I want to change it, it's very easy. I can simply select another agent, and it should take a few seconds, but it will eventually update. Let's do with this one because I don't know which one. Okay. You see, it updates, and I have a success message here. Now, if you don't have your agent here set as default, which is very easy to remove as default, unset. Now, if I go to my upcoming meetings, they are all empty apart from this one that I just customized. I can add my demo agent here. So I can add it to all the meetings that I've scheduled, or I can set them as default so it will join every single meeting that I have in my calendar, or I can invite it to any in real-time meetings, so ad hoc meetings. You just need to copy the URL, add it here, select the voice agent, click join, and that's it. It's live. This is probably the fastest demos you have ever seen, but I swear it doesn't get more complex than this. This is all you need to know.
Amazing. Thank you, Marco. Let's get back to the presentation. Yeah, as we started by saying, it's meant to be simple by design, and I guess you just proved it.
So this is the use case. Like I explained to you how to create a voice agent. We have seen the example of the delegate agent. So two agents that were speaking to each other. We are now going to see another video where we show the copilot use case. So where the agent joined an existing meeting where you are part of, you are interacting, it stay there, it stay quiet, but then you can interact with the agent whenever you need it.
Hello and good day, Mr. COO from Acme. I'm here to quickly show you the new capabilities of our MeetGeek Copilot. We'll just deep dive into the main features, and then I have some surprises. So let's see it in action. Hey, agent, are you there?
Yes, I'm here and ready. What would you like to do first?
Tell us what you're capable of.
Sure, I can summarize discussions, track action items, and help manage follow-ups. Need anything specific?
Yeah, we would like to you to tell us an intro about MeetGeek. What does MeetGeek do?
Sure. MeetGeek helps record, transcribe, and summarize meetings, making follow-ups easy and efficient.
That's great. Thanks. So, Mr. Akmensio, you see these are the basic functions, conversational copilot functions. Now, let me show you some interesting features that we've been working on recently. Hey, agent, can you screen share and show us the pricing information of MeetGeek, please? Okay, that's great. As you see, Mr. Akman, the pricing is super friendly, and you have a good overview of what the plans are and what the features are. Okay, hey agents, please stop share screening. Hey agent, please screen share the demo video with voice agents.
MeetGeek voice agents are AI teammates that can assist or handle your routine calls on Zoom, Google Meet, or Microsoft Teams calls, so you never miss context, even when you can't attend.
I will just move it forward because it's the video you've seen.
Choose delegate mode. Let the agent run the call and deliver a summary. Answers or real-time notes.
It's been a great quick call. I just want to quickly recap what we have. So, hey, agent, can you please recap the main points we've covered?
We showcased the Copilot's conversational abilities, demonstrated pricing info, and shared the voice agents demo.
Great, thank you.
So here you have seen the Copilot mode, and you have also seen a new feature. It's not available yet. We are still working on it. It will be released soon.
Marco, you muted yourself by mistake.
Okay, thank you. I've seen a question from Graham, and yes, now that is not available yet. We are working on it. It will soon be available, and it will be available in the agent configuration dashboard. So when you create an agent, you will have the option to add resources, I mean video or media files, and you will be able to label them. So on a conversation, when you or someone else is going to ask for those resources, if available, they will be shown. This means that you can also use them, for example, customer support. So if someone asks for a demo and you upload all the videos of your documentation, the agent can help the users in resolve everything by also guiding them through step by step. That's one of the many examples, and you can customize it based on your own needs.
Yeah, thank you. We are now moving to a second topic. So if you still have any questions about the voice agents, I will reinforce, please use the Q&A option. We are still addressing some questions in the chat, but the Q&A is the way to make sure we will go through them. So, Dan.
So yeah, we are turning to the second chapter of the main features, let's call them, or main releases that we've done. So we are building upon the AI chat feature that is currently already live. So some of you already probably use it, the AI chat within the app, where you can chat with your meetings, and you have the last 50 meetings in your history. So you can ask questions about one meeting or a question that maybe has an answer that is hidden in multiple meetings. That's what is available today. We have also been trying to democratize the way integrations and workflows are built. So we used to be, and we still have this capability. it used to be the situation where you would have to click things and integrate and have a bit of understanding, a bit of technical understanding of what you want to integrate. So you'd have to click buttons and toggles and in the classical way to create an integration, but it had some limitations. So we enhanced the AI chat with more chat-based integrations. So now you can connect in the AI chat, you can connect multiple tools from your tool stack. So you are able to chat with them and are able to create meeting-based workflows or meeting-based automations, simple ones or some of them which can be more complex, can be multi-step automations, just using AI chat and just using, just from a conversation. And the idea is to make it easier for more people to create automations and at the same time make it more flexible. So you can create very, very personalized automations or ad hoc reports. So I think without further chatting, best to take a look at the next video, which showcases how it works on one meeting. So let's see the video.
This is the first demo I want to show you. It's part of our AI chat agentic features that we've recently introduced, and it sits on top of our AI chat app. So in this context, I just want to extract some extra information from this meeting I had with Jimmy. It was a partnership call, which I had here. And basically I just click on this AI chat button and it went straight to my AI chat window. And in this case, I'm interested in finding, the co-marketing topics we discussed. So I can then forward this to my marketing team and they can take it over from there. So the chat will now look in my meetings, in this meeting specifically, and look for this kind of information. All right, so I got my answer. I have the co-marketing topics that we discussed, and kind of like the actual actions that we need to do. And yeah, I mean, the AI chat proposes some follow-ups for me, but in this case, I'd like to send an email. So I'll send an email with the topics to myself and my colleague Mariana, and she's our head of marketing. Okay. So basically, the agent asked me for a confirmation on the email subject. So it got my email here, and it's got a subject line, and any additional questions, and I kind of like a preview of the email. So I just say yes, go ahead, and it's going to send an email using my Gmail connection, which is the default that we use. All right, so it tells me that the email was sent to me and Mariana, this message ID, and then if I check my inbox, I already see that I got this email, and it's we are both here, right? And we have this data, agreed next steps, the co-marketing topics, and then a link to the meeting itself. So this is great, but I would also, also want to notify some of my colleagues on Slack about this. So I'll just go ahead and say, okay, now please send the same message to our marketing growth channel on Slack. So let's see what it comes up with. So I got the confirmation that the message was posted in the marketing growth channel, which is great because I have the Slack integration here, and it basically knows to send to check my channels and send messages there. So I'll just open up Slack and see if that actually happened. So yeah, I'm here on the marketing growth channel, and I already see like the same message, same link to the meeting recording. So very convenient to tell the rest of the marketing team what happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apart from then, if you need some help with your inbox, let me know.
Yeah, I have a system. That's
okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Yeah. This first video we watch showcases Gmail and Slack as the two apps being integrated with the AI chat, which is basically great for meeting follow-ups, so to help on internal or external comms. And then we also decided to show a second example here, more focused on a specific task that in this case relates to a job opening. But same way as the example before, it starts from taking information, the knowledge from a set of previous meetings.
This is the second demo I want to showcase using our recent Agentic AI chat features. So today I'm having some troubles in trying to create a job description. I'd like to make my life easier. I know that I've been discussing a lot of things related to this job in my previous calls, my previous marketing calls. So I'd like to give the AI chat a try. So let's say that I wanna ask the AI chat, check my marketing related calls. Let's give it a time frame in the last 10 days. I'm just going to zoom this out a bit and create a job description out of the needs that were identified. Okay, so let's see how it behaves. So I'm waiting for my answer. Okay, so I got my answer. So reviewed your marketing calls, and here's a completed job description. So it tells me which were the meetings that it used. So it's pretty much in line. And then title, an overview, and some key responsibilities and key qualifications. That's great. As next steps, I want to probably add this to a Google Docs document so we can share this with others. Just because I have the Google Drive integration, I can ask it to create Google Docs file. So let's try that. Okay, so please create a Google Docs file for me with the full job description. Okay. So let's see how it goes. All right, so I already got an answer. So it tells me it's created a Google Doc file, and I have a link here. If I click this link, and I can already see this file, which was created in Google Docs. So pretty much the same structured output. So this looks good. I mean, of course, I would need to share this for more editing with our team, but it looks like a good start. But I also, I'm also thinking of creating another version, but this time in Spanish, because we might hire a Spanish colleague. So let's ask it to translate the JD in Spanish and just create this another similar docs file. So let's see how this works out. All right, so I got an answer. Actually, it's in Spanish. So I have this new Google Docs file, which is now translated in Spanish. So it looks really good. The same kind of output. So now I have two job descriptions that are ready to be shared at a good base to start making this better and getting it published.
Yeah, so in this case, basically, the main idea was the main time saver for me was the fact that I could create a base start from things that were discussed in multiple meetings. So that was the big value gain. And then, of course, the fact that I could create something directly in Google Docs and also translate it was also a great bonus. So this is basically working with Google Docs or Google Drive in general. And we do have other integrations which are already, if you are already a user of MeetGeek and you previously connected an integration, it's going to be already active in this AI chat bar. So you could already start using it. If you haven't connected it, you can connect it with a click of the button. So as this is also something new, and we are also looking for your feedback and looking to work with you to find the best uses of this tech.
Thank you, Dan. For those of you asking, and sorry because I forgot to mention in the beginning, but yes, the call is being recorded and everyone will get a follow-up email with not only the recording, but also any useful resources we might mention during the call. Over to you, Dan.
So you have seen a few demos where we did ad hoc automations where I had to, chat and create this kind of one-off, one-time things. The next step is to, and this is going to happen very soon, is to be able to save these chats as workflows, as AI workflows that you can set a schedule and that you can use every week, every day. So it can be part of your daily, weekly automations. And we think this will be also very useful. And yeah, we will let you know when it's live. We are very excited about it, and we already started using it in our daily operations as well. One last comment here is the fact that nowadays we see a lot of concerns about privacy and security. That we just want to kind of remind that everything that we do comes with security first. So things like, for example, all of these features that we presented, we don't share the data. We don't use the data to train any models. So we have compliance in place and compliance processes to make sure that you have a secure experience and that data is not shared with anybody and is not trained. Those are the most important things, as well as ensuring we are compliant with all of these frameworks that are here. So we don't want to create features or release features that are not secure for the sake of the technology. Okay, I will continue. Besides what we shown today, so these are two. There were two, I would say futuristic, although they are already present and already live inside the app, so you can already use them. But let's say they are more towards our vision. We would also want to emphasize the fact that we are still investing a lot of effort into improving the existing product, and of course, improving also the new features that we've launched, but also improving the new product, the existing product. And we just wanted to highlight a few things that we recently launched. So we continue to keep the platform open to have an open ecosystem where you can record meetings and then expose this meeting intelligence layer to any of your tools. So we added integrations with N8N, which is the popular no-code automation tool. Affinity is one of the CRMs that we recently implemented as well, so for the VC space. And also we are constantly upgrading the API, and we also released an MCP server, so you can connect it in Claude and soon also in ChatGPT. So we are trying to make the data exposable and in a way that helps individuals or teams to act on it, and to derive your own insights from this layer, which is usually uncaptured. So besides this, we added also single sign-on, and we now have the capability to localize hosting. So we also have a US and a European instance for those customers or those users that have a stringent requirement. And been working also, the last item on the right is basically working on UX improvements, UI improvements, more settings that allow you to customize the way the platform behaves, not only at individual level, but also at team level or org-wide level. So we continue to improve the experience based on what we communicate with you and with others that are using the platform, and what we see as good solutions to frequent issues.
Now, there was someone that also was asking about MeetGeek is usable in WebEx. Well, yes, via our browser extension. Now, the browser extension is going to receive a massive upgrade soon. We are going to release a live transcription for Google Meet. And after Google Meet, Zoom and Microsoft Teams will follow. So you can use browser extension to record videos and calls without having to invite the bot to the meeting in a more anonymized way. But you can even now record just the transcript without having to record the full video. And also, as always, we try to improve our mobile app, which has been around for more than a year and a half now. And we are going to release very, very soon noise cancellation and analytics that will be exposed. So you will be able to consult the analytics of your past meetings directly in the mobile app to see how you were performing and have some recommendation about your way of handling meetings. But then in pure Apple style, one more thing. So we are going, this is the first time that we announce it, we are going to soon release a desktop app for MeetGeek. You will be able to record your meetings on any platform, and it will soon receive access also to more integration with native meeting platforms like Zoom or Microsoft Teams that you often don't run them in the browser because you might use a desktop-based application. Well, our goal is, this is the first step in the direction of integrating MeetGeek directly with those native desktop applications on both macOS and Windows. We are going to release macOS first, and then Windows will follow soon.
Thank you both. Just two more things very quickly so we can jump to the Q&A and have enough time to reply to your questions. If you are impressed or you would like to share your thoughts about any of the features we've just presented, which, by the way, because I saw a question about it, these are both, so the voice agents and the AI chat with tools, they are both available in your accounts if you have a MeetGeek account. And we would love to hear from you if you have a more of a creative approach on social media. We would like to see your feedback about it. So if you're willing to post on LinkedIn, Instagram, or TikTok until 21 of November and tag MeetGeek, you can win one of the 2 Amazon vouchers we'll be offering. We will be rewarding the most creative post and also the post with the highest engagement. So yeah, that's on the giveaway. And finally, Black Friday is here. It's the first time we are announcing it. And starting today for free new subscriptions on any monthly or annual plan, you can get 30% off if you use the Black Friday 2025 code on the checkout. But we will also be emailing you about the Black Friday campaign and all the discounts. Okay, so just as a brief recap before we jump to the Q&A, we've talked to you about the AI voice agents, which have been live for a month or so. We keep on iterating on this. We would love to hear more feedback from you on this new feature. We've announced that now the AI chat does not only work with meetings, but also works with tools. More tools will be coming into this integration, but as you've seen, you can use it with Slack, Gmail, Google Drive, Google Docs. So please give it a try. And finally, we've also announced that we will be soon be releasing the Agentic Workflows, the last part that Dan told you about, saving the automations and making them able to run without you going on MeetGeek and asking for it to perform the actions. We've shared some latest updates and some new things that we'll be launching as well. And now we can finally jump to the Q&A. We have a lot of questions here. Marco and Dan, can you just please confirm you can also see the questions in the Q&A tab? Okay.
Yeah, we can see them.
So we can do this organically. If you see any question you would like to address, just please, it's the answer live and we can run it this way.
First question from Muhammad, is this already available in our account? So voice agents and chat with tools is already live. So yeah, we are looking for your feedback. You know,
as
where
mentioned, among the things that you have seen, it's not live yet, the possibility to add images and videos to your voice agents. That will come. It's not live yet.
Another question, the agents from Christine Wolf. The agents participate in the meeting with a name you assign, not leader generator agent, right? So yes, when you create the agent, you give it a name. That name will be used in the meeting. So give it a intuitive name.
Thank you, Dan. There's a question from Cesar here. Does this only works in English or is it available on other languages?
It is available in multiple languages. There is the documentation where we go through all of them. The recording is available for more than 100 languages, while the voice agents, I'm not honestly sure about how many languages do we currently support, but I think it's around 30 to 50. Anyway, transcription support more languages than the voice agents, but the voice agents has been just released, so be patient. All the other languages will eventually come. We promise it.
Thanks, Marco.
There was a question from Amir saying, can we connect voice agents to MCP and RAG to have more in-depth knowledge or some context? Dan already replied to that in the chat, but I want this to be known by everyone because it's very important. This is the future. Yes, this is where we are investing our time and efforts. It's not available yet, but it's part of the voice agent roadmap. Now we are adding resources like videos and images. Eventually, we will add access to integration with other tools and existing context. Ideally, one day you will be even able to ask to the agent to remind you about the meetings that you had 2 months ago and is somewhere in your past meetings in MeetGeek. You will be able to pull the data from that meeting and explain them to you, so you will not forget anything during internal or external team meetings.
There was also a question from Ana Maria about connecting, about the agents interacting with humans participating in the meeting, which we've shown the example. So yes, it's possible. So actually, if we add the voice agent in this meeting, instead of doing the meeting recap as I just did, I would ask it to do it, and it would even be probably more accurate than what I was. Question from Brian. Can you add the agent to a phone call if you are using a VoIP phone?
At the moment, the agents live within Microsoft Teams, Google Meet, or Zoom. So these are the supported platforms. So I guess the answer is no, it could not be added to this point. Unless it's dialing in a Zoom call.
I think this also answers Steven's question. There's a question also from Brian here. If you do not have HubSpot, can you connect the task and notes to another platform?
Yes, we have native integration with dozens of tools. You can check them directly in the integration section of your web app, so you can see. I don't know exactly what tool you're using, Brian, but if the tool is not available in the native integration, then you can still use whatever tool you want via Zapier, and you can connect Zapier also via the AI chat. So you can still interact with the tool of your choices via the AI chat or Zapier integration, or direct ones if they are there. If it's not there, but it's popular, we can even consider it adding it to our own roadmap for in native integrations.
Yes, thank you. I think this it's being an important question, because for anyone not familiar with MeetGeek, one thing it's the tools that can be integrated or work within the AI chat, and another thing are all the integrations we can either natively or through Make or Zapier integrate our meetings with. That's a different thing. It's yeah, and we have tons of integrations that you can use, from CRMs to communication or project management tools. And if any of our answers here is not clear enough and you would like us to address it further, please reach out either via email or the chat in our website.
Oh, I see that probably Brian before he sent another question asking for items to SharePoint or OneDrive. Yes, it can be done via Zapier automation. Maybe I might be mistaken.
Yeah,
but maybe one of them is also in the native integrations.
And Microsoft apps are coming soon as part of the AI chat tools as well. So it will be possible in the chat environment to connect OneDrive or SharePoint.
Thank you. Question from John. We use MeetGeek with clients who use Microsoft Teams for meetings. When joining the meeting, there is a capture request, so our agents or note takers are never able to join. Is there a temporary way around this if the client is willing to let our note takers join the meeting?
So here there are ways. So I mean, you can record a meeting also with Chrome extension that doesn't have a bot, so you can record it using the browser version of Teams. And usually CAPTCHA is basically a setting from their environment that can be in theory turned off for specific domains or meetings. So we'll be happy to follow up on this separately, so we can help John solve this issue. We can share some guides on how to do that. I also wanted to answer a question from Christine, which I think is also important. Can you show us how to connect Copilot to the content of prior conversations on the same topic? So the agent can remind me what we decided at our last meeting. So yes, I mean, as Marco mentioned before, at this point, you are able to configure the prompt, and we are going to connect the voice agent with the AI chat in the near future, so that it has access to your meetings, past meetings, so you can use it to ask any questions about previous meetings during the meeting. So yes, this will be possible, not today, but soon.
I want to encourage all of you to go experiment and play with the voice agents. And in the top right corner of the voice agent page in the MeetGeek dashboard, you will find a feedback button. If you click on that, you can send us ideas and suggestions and all the problems that you have found. This feature has just been released. We acknowledge that there might be some minor hiccups. If you point them out, we can resolve them quickly. And if you have ideas and use cases that we want to share, we know we can plan for them if they receive wide enough interest from you. If you don't say anything, unfortunately, it would be very hard for us to make your lives come true. Well, make your dreams come true, sorry. Wanted to say come to life, and I made them a very reasonable mistake. Yes. I hallucinated like an AI agent.
There was one last question here that now disappeared, but I will still address it. I know I only mentioned the Black Friday discount for new subscriptions. It doesn't mean that current users won't benefit from promotion as well. We will get in touch via email, so you will know everything about it. We still have some comments here in the chat, but I think most questions were, are there any plans to integrate with Zoho meetings?
Zoho Meetings can be recorded as of now using the browser extension. So if you want to have meeting minutes, summary recording, transcription, insights, highlights, and push data using the AI chat, yes. Voice agents are currently not available in Zoho Meetings. And soon you will be able to record the same type of meeting even using the desktop app.
Thank you, Marco. And then, against all odds, we made it right on time. And as I said, if any of you still have other questions, please reach out to us. Mostly if you have feedback on any of these features, we really appreciate everyone's feedback. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this session. Once again, thank you, Marco and Dan. And we'll see you soon.
Thank you. Have a great one.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.